Yashodanandana Prajajana Yashodanandana Prajajana Yamunati Panchali Yamunati Panchali Jayada Madhava Kunjavihari Jayada Madhava Kunjavihari Vijanavallabha Divadhari Vijanavallabha Divadhari Yashodanandana Prajajanarandana Yashodanandana Prajajanarandana Yamunatira Vanchali Yamunatira Vanchali Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srilam Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Gurudev, 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 Jai Gurudev. Jayam Vishnu Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya, Astuttara Satyasya Simrani Divine, Siskon Acharya, Jagat Guru, Jasi Bhakti Vedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada ki, Jayam Vishnu Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya, Astuttara Satyasya Simrani Divine, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki Jai, Ananta Gudi Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai, Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Jai. Prem Go Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakti Vrinda ki Jai, Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinata Shyama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Garodhan ki Jai, Vrindavan Dham ki Jai, Mathura Dham ki Jai, Navadvip Mayapur Dham ki Jai, Jagannath Puri Dham ki Jai, Jamuna Mai ki Jai, Ganges Mai ki Jai, Tulasi Devi ki Jai, Samaveta Bhaktivinoda ki Jai, Nitai Gaura. All glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pate Putavashmi Devati Tirsham. Narayana Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Nasta Prayesha Bhatresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtiki Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Jnana Timrandasya Jnanandjana Shalakaya Chakshurunditam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhisham Swayam Kadam Dhanti Swaha Padantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Bhagavatam Vitam Tam Sajina Sadvaitam Sahitam Krishna Krishna He Krishna Jagat Gopisa Gopika Prakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusuti Vanchakal Pataru Vyascha Vipa Sandhya Vacha Patitam Pavanyo Vaishnavi Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Seva Sadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Grantara Sriman Bhagavatam Ki Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Gaura Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai Hare Krishna. The sound is still good? Can you hear?
Yes, Maharaj. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, we'll continue our reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 6, Chapter 3. Yamaraj instruct his messengers. And we begin from text 13 today. Yo namabhi vachijanam nijayam tada nitantam ivatama virika jashmai balim ime nama karaman ibanda baddha chakita pahanti.
Just as the driver of a bullock cart ties ropes through the nostrils of his bulls to control them, the Supreme Personality of Godhead binds all men through the ropes of his words in the Vedas, which set forth the names and activities of the distinct orders of human society: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. In fear, the members of these orders all worship the Supreme Lord by offering him presentations according to their respective activities.
Good. Example here is the driver of a bullock cart ties the ropes through the nostrils of his bulls to control them. Similarly, the Supreme Personality of Godhead binds all men through the ropes of his words in the Vedas. There is nothing which is separate from Krishna. That is the vision of Srila Vyasadeva. And the vision, he didn't see anything which is separate from Krishna. Everything is completely under Krishna's control, including Maya. He saw Maya Devi standing fully in obedience to Krishna. See, nothing which is outside Krishna's control. Not like Christians, they put Satan more stronger than God. They are more conscious of Satan than God. Every prayer is about Satan. They forgot God. We don't have somebody who is equal to Krishna. Not even demons or the so-called demigods. Everything is under Krishna's perfect control. Everything. There's nothing which is outside. And it is said in a purport, quoted by Gita. Maya Dakshana Prakriti Shuatesa Chara Charam. The material nature is working under my direction and producing all moving and non-moving beings. Thus, Krishna is behind the natural machine. Jantra Arudani Mayaya, which works under his control. There's nothing which is outside Krishna that somebody or something is competing with Krishna. That does not exist. This is a vision of a Mahajan. Yamaraj is one of the Mahajans. So his statement is correct. Perfect. Is bona fide. Apart from other living entities, the living being in the human form of body is systematically controlled by the Vedic injunctions in terms of the divisions of Varana and Ashrama. It means everything is within Krishna's control. And the society is also divided, according to Krishna, Guna and Karma. The society also divided in this way, that binds everything with Krishna. The tribute of material nature binds everything with Krishna. Nothing is separate. So the Supreme Person of God, because the question was, how many control? Because there are too many control, there will be confusion. Yamala said, no. They are controller, but there is one supreme controller who controls all the controllers, confirmed by Lord Brahma, who is also Mahajan. All the Mahajans repeat the same thing. So Varana and Ashram were designed to help human beings become humans. There are many human beings who are not human. Many. A human being cannot do something outside the scripture. So for us to begin Krishna consciousness, we have to become human first. For that reason, we have been given the regulatory principles. A human being cannot do illicit sex, gambling, intoxication, and less eating. A human being cannot do this. One who does is not a human being. So we have been given a system to become human so we can take to Krishna consciousness. You have to become human first. Then Krishna consciousness begins from there. If you're not human, so it is to regulate our activities and make us human beings so we can do what we're supposed to do. What is that? Krishna consciousness. Have to become human. We don't need the scripture. We don't need scripture to tell a human being that don't pinch somebody. Because if somebody pinch you, you feel pain. So if you pinch somebody, you also feel pain. Therefore, you shouldn't do that. We don't need scripture to tell us that. But today we need scripture to tell us this. A few years ago in Brazil, in a university in Brazil, and we had to speak, and the topic was what is the need of religion for human beings? What is need of religion for human beings? What is the topic? When they gave me a topic, I was laughing. I'm laughing. Is this what we should discuss? Is that what human beings should discuss? No. So why are we discussing it? Because we are not yet human beings. You have to become human. So, what is the purpose of religion? Why should we go into religion? Of course, even today, if you look at religion, you see that there's so many religious wars all over the world. So that can be another reason why we should talk about religion when it is causing so much problem. But actually, it is not religious wars. Demons have entered into religions and they are doing the thing. So it looks like religious wars, but actually it is not. It's a different thing. Therefore, there's a need that we are discussing it. We are discussing religion in the university. If there is a need for it, yes, there is a need because we are not yet the human beings. We have to become human beings to do what we're supposed to do. What we're supposed to do. Yes. The point is that every human being is expected to elevate himself to the position of Brahmana. Every human being, we're supposed to elevate ourselves to this position of Brahmana. But many of us are not with him and talking about Brahmana. Brahmana doesn't worship demigods or Kali. Brahmanas worship Brahman, yes, sure. But look around. Look around. Brahmanas are worshiping demigods. So is that human? No. Yes. Yes. Remember? Narottam Das. He showed two boys carrying goats. They're carrying this for? Oh, for worshiping Durga. But Brahmana, release them. Release them. Brahmana. And you see how Krishna arranged everything? Materially speaking, Narottam Das is what? Materially speaking.
King, lower caste.
Narottam Das. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Narottam Das belongs where? Which category? Materially speaking. Shudra. Not Brahman, is a Shudra. And he's worshipping? He's worshipping Vishnu. But the Brahmana, so-called Brahmana, is worshipping Kali. See the opposite. So among them, who is the Brahman? Narottam Das. What of Haridas? What of Haridas? Who were punishing Haridas? Who were punishing Haridas? Muslims who are the king. Kshatriya is king. He is punishing a person who considers Yavana. For what? For what? Chanting Hare Krishna. For chanting Hare Krishna. Not that he's committing any offense. But what was the offense for Prahlad Maharaj? Prahlad Maharaj, what was his offense? He was worshiping Vishnu and his father. His father is controlling the whole world. That time, the whole universe. And he's worshiping who? No, Hiranyakasipu. What is he worship? Yes. Yes, it's worship demigod. You see the opposite? So, the scriptures have to be clearly understood so we know whom to worship. And Yamaharaj said, this is how Krishna has designed the society to give us chance to worship Vishnu. We want to make us human beings. Yes. The point is that every human being is expected to elevate himself to the position of a Brahmana, the most intelligent man, and then one transcend that position to become Vaishya. That is the perfection of life. The Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra can elevate themselves by worshipping the Lord according to the activities. Sweswe Karmani Abhirakta Samsiddhim Labhati Naraha. The divisions of Varna and Ashrama are necessary to ensure the proper execution of duties and peaceful existence for everyone. But everyone is directed to worship the Supreme Lord, who is all-pervading. Yena Sarvam Idam Tatam. The Supreme Lord exists vertically and horizontally. O Tam Po Tam. And therefore, if one follows the Vedic injunctions by worshipping the Supreme Lord according to one's ability, his life will be perfect. So we have been given a system to make us perfect. This is the purpose of the Veda, the scriptures, purpose of religion is to make us perfect by worshipping the Vishnu. The word Namabi Bhachare very important, are very important. In the Varna Assam institution, there are different names: Brahmana, Satriya, Vaishya, Sudra, Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, and Sannyasi. The VIHE, or Vedic injunctions, give directions for all these divisions. Everyone is expected to offer obeisance to the Supreme Lord and perform duties as indicated in the Vedas. So Yamaraj is saying, you, my servant, including myself and everyone else, we're supposed to offer obeisances to Vishnu as the supreme authority. That's the verdict of the Vedas, directing everyone to Vishnu. The Vedas, Bhagavatam point directly to Krishna. That's Bhagavatam. Point directly to Krishna. Directly. Right? Yes. Mike.
Verse 13. Written the last sentence. In fear, members of all his workers, all worshippers.
Is the mic? It's on now. No, it's on now. The mic is on. Repeat.
Okay, so
The verse.
verse 13.
Yes.
The last sentence, it said, in fear, the members of his orders all worship the Supreme Lord by offering him their representations. So why it is in fear?
Yes. You forgot? Count to 3. Kapilmeni. Listen. Mat. Baya. Watu. Pati. Yam. Suratapati. Mat Bayat. Virtue charity. Mat Bayat. Out of fear. Out of fear, the wind blows. The rain showers. The sun shines. Out of fear of me. Yamaraj goes without being late for a moment to fear of me. So the word fear is used here, means respect. Respect. They understand Krishna's supreme position. Therefore, they are never late. We were pointing it the other day. We are not convinced of Krishna's position, Krishna's presence. So we are late. The demigods are conscious that if I'm late, I'm going to be punished. So they're always on time. See what? Even if there is snow, the sun is there, the sun will not refuse to appear because there is snow. The sun will appear. He knows that if I don't do my duty, I'm going to be punished. So they're on time. We go late. One day, I can imagine, one day here in Brindavan, one day what we were going to give Bhagavatam class, English Bhagavad Gita class, 6 to 7. He came 7 o'clock. Here in Brindavan, here in Brindavan. It's a devotee. But when this class is 6 to 7. He came 7, exactly 1 hour late. He's fortunate. He is in the spiritual world. People were still waiting for him there. Otherwise, if he's in a different place, we walk out. Or appoint someone else to speak. Easily, appoint someone else to speak. He can't wait for you for 1 hour. You appoint someone else to give the class. But why do we do this? We are not conscious of Krishna's presence. Even though we have theoretically had it, God is supreme, the supreme, the supreme. It is supreme only in our mind, but in reality. So Yamaras is pointing it out that all of us should offer obeisances to him without fail every day. And we have all reasons to do that. We have all reason to offer obeisances to Krishna every day, not only to Krishna, beginning from our spiritual master. Because we have been told that all of us are born blind in this world, right? All of us are born blind. And the spiritual master does what? You open our blindness, you open the eyes so we can see material world. To see Param Brahma. Yes. So we should offer him obeisances. And Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur say minimum 3 times. Minimum. Maximum. That's good. That's good. That's good. How many? 2,000. You did. Yes.
What he was saying, he was doing in the mind.
What do you think will make him do in the mind? It is they are fictionals.
Said if he's doing 2,000 times, it's too much for this.
For him, not for Raghunath Das Goswami. It is too much for the devotee, not for Raghunath Das Goswami. For him, it is easy. It is easy. They know what, that's the point we're making. They know what they are doing. We don't know what we're doing. We just try to hear something. We've not even had it. So we behave differently. One day, the devotee was giving class, chapter 2, text 14. He was giving class, a Bhagavad Gita class in the evening. And then the rain was about to fall. And he started quoting the previous one, 13. He was connecting it. We are not the body. Then he entered into now we are not the body, we are spiritual. So we should do it. Tolerate, yes. Should tolerate. Then the heavy wind came and blew the Sanskrit board of the group. They jumped out of the asana with the first person outside. We are not there, but he is outside. He's outside. He couldn't come out to sit down again because he was embarrassed to do like that. He couldn't come back and sit down there. The first question would be, why did you jump out of this thing? We're not the body. So he was conscious of that. He didn't come. So that is the difference. That's the difference. These people, they are very conscious, not theoretical. They have realization. Therefore, they are conscious of their duty. See, Raghunath Das Goswami will not do nonsense. He's not this body, he will not do nonsense. And you see all the 6 Goswamis? You see all the 6 Goswamis? You see their picture? Which one is more stout? Stronger? It's Raghunath Das Goswami. See, he's stout, it's heavy. And he was the one who eat the least. But he is very strong, heavy. So why will he do just in the mind? That is not Raghunath Das Goswami. He was doing everything down, yes. He goes out to look for somebody to offer obeisance to. Not that he's sitting there waiting for somebody to come, 2,000 people. He go out. That time, it was not too crowded like this. That corner was not too crowded like this. He goes out to see some people he can offer obeisance to. So that's in the mind. In the mind, he will have sitting in one place, but he goes out to physically do it. Not doing it in the mind. He was doing it physically.
Person who is telling this, we were one of the very senior devotees, he said, if you look practically, you see it it takes hours and hours to do this much. And when he was teaching this Chaitanya Charitamrita, and he's chanting 1 lakh rounds. So he said this is not practical. He's doing in the mind. He's a very senior devotee.
That is a problem. Srila Bhakti Matakura, Srila Bhakti Matakura said, a senior devotee is one. A senior devotee is calculated, is checked by how closer is a person to Krishna, not how many years. How Krishna conscious are you? That is the measure for understanding a senior devotee. Not years, not just age. And if everything is not depends on age, Sukadeva Goswami wouldn't have spoken Bhagavatam. Because when he was speaking Bhagavatam, he was the youngest. His father, Vyasadeva, was present. And his grandson, Narada Muni, was present. When Sukadeva was speaking, he was the youngest among all of them. And he was asked to speak. Even Sudha Goswami was not a Kulapani. Bharadwaj is a Kulapani. Sona Karisi is a Kulapani. Kulapani means they have 60,000 disciples who are sages, not neophytes. That's a title. Yes. That's a title. 60,000 disciples, all sages. You are Kulapani. That is their position. But Sutra was appointed to speak. Why? He has character. He has the mercy of his gurus because of his submissiveness. Sombia was so simple, so sincere. Character was his power. Let's go forward. 14 and 15. Translation. Let's do the translation. This start from beginning. The bold, sharp, bold.
I, Yamaraj,
Yes, better.
Indra, the king of heaven, Niti, Varuna, Chandra, the moon god, Agni, Lord Shiva, Pavan, Lord Brahma, Surya, the sun god, Vishvasu, the 8 Vasus, the Sandhyas, the Maruts, the Rudras, the Siddhas, the Marichi, and the other great rishis engaged in maintaining the departmental affairs of the universe, as well as the best of the demigods headed by Brihaspati. And the great sages headed by Bhrigu are all suddenly freed from the influence of the 2 base material modes of nature, namely passion and ignorance. Nevertheless, although we are in the mode of goodness, we cannot understand the activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. What then is to be said of others who are under illusion, merely to speculate to know God?
Powerful. He has explained everything. The men and other living entities within this cosmic manifestation are controlled by the 3 modes of nature. Everything is within the 3 modes. Even our devotional practice is within the 3 modes. Devotional service is not within, but we are practicing it in the mode. So everything. The living entities controlled by the base qualities of nature, passion and ignorance. There is no possibility of understanding God. So then what are we doing here? What are we doing here? There is no possibility of understanding God. So what are we doing here? Practicing. Say it loud.
To get above the 3 modes of material.
To raise our standard out of the 3 modes. Very good. Very good. Some more contribution. What are we doing here?
We are learning how to
Practice part.
Good. We are practicing, we are learning how to transcend the mode. Right? We are practicing how to transcend the mode. Krishna explained it very nicely in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 14, text 26. Mam chayu abhedi charana. Bhakti yogana sevate sadhana samaiti taitan yamabuya kapate. This is why we are here. So it is possible that we can transcend the three modes of nature by constant practice of Krishna discipline. Therefore, the Varna and Ashrama were designed to help human beings overcome this by the able guidance of a bona fide spiritual master. It is possible we can transcend if we follow. And the Yamaraj himself, as a Mahajan, he's giving perfect instruction. Yesterday he declared that he is not the supreme God. Krishna is the supreme. Today he said, all of them he mentioned here, they are all working under Krishna. Not that different authority, but they're different departments. And each department, there's a leader, there's a head. But all of them are working under the supreme personality of Godhead, Krishna. So the supreme authority is one, although there are so many other things. Just like in a material, right? In this classroom, we have secretary, we have a control. We have a music department, we have electronics department. See, we have everything. The same way, nature has arranged the universe perfectly. And we should follow the scriptures. We should follow the scriptures. So we are studying Bhagavatam to understand this. Because we mentioned before, Bhagavatam point directly to the Supreme Personality of God. It can direct us to go there. So he made it very clear here. Even those in the mode of goodness, like the many demigods and great rishis described in this verses, cannot understand the activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Bhagavatam 111. 111. What does it say? Bhagavatam 111. What does it say? He confirmed this, no?
Yes.
He confirmed. Krishna himself said what? I bewildered even the sages. Yes. To misunderstand land, water, fire, land. So they don't understand. We have practical experience. So many munis became bewildered, including Duryodhana, right? Duryodhana, he fell inside the water. He fell inside the water. Right? Because you were thinking it is. You were thinking it is land, but it was water. He's falling there. All the ladies, they laughed. You say, Master, you do something, say, don't. But Krishna said, leave them, let them laugh. Let's enjoy themselves. See Krishna. See Krishna. Laugh at him. You do some Maharaj, know he's very dangerous person. See, he will revenge. Or you laugh at me. Okay, I will punish you. But Krishna said, leave them. What will they do? Let them enjoy it. So, to understand Lord Krishna is very, very difficult. Very, very difficult to understand Lord Krishna. We need the mercy of Krishna's pure devotees to honor, to understand Lord Krishna. And that it is through devotional service. To draw devotional service, because devotional service is the only process which is powerful enough to purify us. Other processes recommended in this kind of prayasthita doesn't have potency to uproot the seed of sin. Prayasthita cannot do that. The holy name can do. The fire of Bhakti can do. But other processes cannot do. So only devotees can transcend. Therefore, the Lord personally says that no one can understand him but the bhaktas, who are transcendental to all material qualities. Bhaktamam Abhijanahati, as stated by Bhismadev to Maharaj, Yudhishthira Srimad Bhagavatam 1916. Nahi Asya Karihichit Raja, Kuman Veda Vidis Sitam. That Vidigya Chaya Yukta Uhyanti Kavayopihi. O King, no one can know the plan of the Lord Sri Krishna, even though great philosophers inquired exhaustively. Who is inquired? Great philosophers inquired exhaustively means what? They are asking their brain, checking it word by word. What does this mean? Still, and for years, they have not been able to understand Krishna. The Brahma himself confirmed that. They are bewildered. No one, therefore, can understand God by speculative knowledge. Indeed, by speculation, one will be bewildered. This is also confirmed by the Lord himself in Bhagavad Gita 7:3. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatati siddhaye. Yatatam api siddhanam kaschin mam biti tatodha. Kaschin means kaschin. Kaschit. Mam biti tatodha. Very few, very, very few knows me in truth. Very, very few. This is, he used the word sahasreshu in Bhagavad Gita. In Bhagavatam, he used koti. Bhuktanam abhi siddhanam narayanam parajana prasanta atma sudrulabha kotisu api mahamune. The same assistant. 7600. Here he said, Sahasreshu Siddha, thousands of perfected beings. Out of that, hardly find one who knows the truth. In Bhagavatam, he said millions of the bhaktas and the siddhas. To find one, Narayana Para, who is Prasanta Atma, is very difficult to find. Only devotees can understand what Krishna. Among many thousands of men, one may endeavor for perfection, and even among the siddhas, those who have already become perfect, only one who adopts the process of bhakti, devotional service, can understand Krishna. So, what do you mean by those who have attained perfection? Those who have attained perfection. What is that? Yes, this means what? Thousands of siddha means what? Thousands of those who are already perfect, they hardly get one who are already perfect who knows me. Among many thousands of men, one may endeavor for perfection, and even among the siddhas, those who have already become perfect, they don't know Krishna. Means what? Perfect. Yogis and Gyanis. Yes.
They know they are not this body.
They know they're not this body.
But they don't know the actual position of soul.
They don't know the actual position of soul. Siddhas. Atmaramas. They don't know Krishna. Right? Siddhas. They don't know me. Even those who are already perfect doesn't know me, Christian is saying.
They have all perfection, spirit perfection.
So what is perfection?
Animal and
Yes, now you're talking. You're talking. So when we see the word perfect, also you see in Bhagavad the Christian said there are two types of transcendentalists. Transcendentalists, two categories. Why are they what the second one? Devotee transcendental, I was scared. Mayavadi is impersonally transcendental means what? How they transcendental?
they transcended the mode.
Yes, they have transcended three modes. So they are called transcendentalists. But actual transcendentalists are devotees who knows Krishna and the Supreme Personality. And they serve him like that in full surrender. Those who serve Krishna in full surrender are the actual person to be called transcendentalist. Because not only that they have transcended the mode of nature and no service for Krishna, but they are transcended and have service for Krishna. And are fully engaged in that service. So they are transcendentalists. Also. Right? 16. Translation.
As the different limbs of the body cannot see the eyes, the living entities cannot see the Supreme Lord, who is situated as the super soul in everyone's side. Not the senses, by the mind, by the life air, by thoughts, with the heart, or by the vibration of words, can the living entity ascertain the real situation of the Supreme Lord.
Very good. This is very good. Although the different parts of the body do not have the power to see the eyes. Is it true? Our hand can see the eye because it doesn't have eye. Also, right? The eyes direct the movement of the body's different parts. The legs move forward because the eyes see what is in front of them. And the hand touches because the eyes see touchable entities. Similarly, every living being acts according to the direction of the Supersoul, who is situated within the heart. As the Lord himself confirms about Gita 15:15, Sarvasya Chaham Hridisani Vishtu Mota Smriti Jnana Puhna Cha. I'm sitting in everyone's heart and giving directions for remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. Elsewhere in the Gita, it is stated, Ishwara Bhutanam Hridesya Rajuna Tishtati. This is 1861. The Lord, the Supreme Lord as a super soul, is situated within the heart. The living entity cannot do anything without the sanction of the super soul. The super soul is acting as at every moment. But the living entity cannot understand the form and activities of the super soul by manipulating his senses. There is not time the super soul is not speaking to anyone of us. The super soul is speaking all the time, throughout, always. But we don't hear. We don't hear. In fact, for some of us, the super soul doesn't exist. If it does exist, why are we not hearing? Why we don't listen to the super soul? For us, it doesn't exist. Okay, we heard about it. What? Yes, the mind, not only the mind. The mind is speaking louder than super soul. The same with intelligence, the same with our other senses, loud. Like we are using this mic, if you bring in a horn speaker here, right? This sound, you enter into it. So the noise of the mic, which means what? Sending amplification, is too high in our consciousness. Therefore, we don't hear the advice, the instructions of the super soul. But who is stronger? Who is stronger? So why is he stronger when he's less hard? I agree, super soul is stronger, but why is not hard? The lesser one is dominating.
Yeah, because the living entities are evil and they are more accustomed to the three modes of material nature. They are, and so they strongly identify with the bodies. So they do not see other.
Okay, let's use the mic.
The living entities are strongly conditioned by the three modes of material nature, and they don't have the desire to hear the sound. The Lord is always there, and he's immediately there, like the other bird, the two birds, the other birds busily eating, the other birds watching.
Very good. Very good. Something else? Yes. Yes, go ahead. Okay, yes.
So don't force.
Yes, passive.
Super soul don't force.
The super soul does not force, yeah? Very good. All right. The super soul is master of the individual soul. So it should be louder. But in this case, he is lower. In the American Indians, they have a proverb that all of us will have two dogs.
Loud, yeah.
All of us will have two
Dogs.
and each of them are fighting. So which one will win? The one who is eating will win.
More.
Yes. The one who is eating more will win because he has strength. Like Gajendra the crocodile. Gajendra was not eating. Crocodile was eating. So he was getting more strength and Gajendra's strength was going down. So similarly, the mode of nature, if you look at Bhagavad Gita, which chapter is dealing with mode of nature? 14. The devotional service, 12. So why mode is placed over Bhakti? Devotional service should be maybe 18 chapter, right? But it's in 12, and mode of nature 14 is above that. Right? Because
if one understands Bhakti, so he is able to understand how modes are distracting him.
that's intelligent. Good. Yeah, you seem intelligent. Very good. Bhakti is not controlling this earth planet. The mode is controlling. Mode of nature is controlling everything. Bhakti is on the silent for only a few people who are fortunate to realize Bhakti. The same way you see that we are what? We are spirit soul, right? Material entity is what? Inferior nature, right? Material nature is inferior. We are of a superior nature, but Maya is controlling us. We are controlled by Maya, who is inferior. We are part of the superior. So we should be controlling, but we are not controlled. Because we have deviated. And that deviation has made us weak. We can't act properly. So the mode is dominating. That is why we are prone to take the lower side instead of taking the upper side. The same way you see yesterday, he has compassion for us. He has compassion. He knows our nature. So he has a good intention to put the scripture in a systematic way so that we can gradually follow, but we don't follow it. Oh, yesterday he gave us a chance for sacrifice. Therefore, animal sacrifice. But we don't ask him why he did it. What is his purpose? We don't ask him. Just conclude, yeah. We should do like this. That is our weakness. We have this weakness. So, we are always under the control. And until when one becomes fortunate to take shelter of the Supreme Principle of Godhead, then is the beginning of our freedom. It's what the Governor man said, when good fortune arises. That is the beginning of our life, human life. Human life begins when we have given our life to Krishna. That is, listen, when we have given our life to Krishna, means what? Not a sinner, when our heart is donated to Krishna. That's the beginning of human life. Our heart is donated to Krishna, not just the body. Mind is donated to Krishna. Means we are following everything completely. When one says surrender, means I have given myself to you fully. I don't have my independence again. That is surrender. But we have given our body, but we still have the thing we want to do. That is not surrender. It makes it difficult. Progress will be difficult. Surrender is when one has given himself or herself. Now you take over me. Whatever you say, I will do. That's what Krishna Arjuna told us. That's how he was able to succeed in it. Give me any order, I will do it. That is surrender. No reservation. Or should I do it tomorrow? What will be the consequences if I do it like this? For Krishna, we don't calculate. We don't calculate that. That is full surrender. So we will give ourselves to Krishna fully, and Krishna will take charge of us. Then everything becomes possible, it becomes successful. So Yamara is giving all the details. They said we are confused with some authority. Yamara said, no, there are not so many authorities. All authorities are under one control. So we are controlled. He spent time to count all the subordinate rulers. And he started from himself. 17.
Personality of God is self-sufficient, fully independent. He is the master of everyone and everything, including the illusory energy. He has his form, qualities, and features. And similarly, his order carriers, the Vaishnavas, who are very beautiful, possess bodily features, transcendental qualities, and a transcendental nature, almost like this. They always wander within this world, full independent.
Very good. The supreme person of Godhead is what? Look at the qualities. Is what? Self-effulgent. And is what? fully independent. Krishna is self-effulgent, luminous, like the sun. To say Krishna is luminous like the sun is an insult. Because the sun,
It's a reflection of Krishna's.
yes, is a reflection, but it bends. Right? Sun burns. But the effulgence from Krishna's body cool the eyes, it doesn't burn. So to compare Krishna to the sun is insufficient, it's an insult. But we have to get something to identify with it, to understand. Therefore, to say Krishna is effulgent like the sun is correct. It's correct. Krishna is self-effulgent. That you find also in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 13, text 18. Chapter 13, text 18. Check Bhagavad Gita. Krishna said, Jyoti Sama Pita Jyoti is the source of all luminous objects. And Brahma also confirmed that. Right? All luminous things take their power from Supreme Lord Krishna. He's self-effulgent. Do you see it? 13, 18.
Why is this self-effulgent or self-sufficient?
Oh, this one is self-sufficient. All right. I went to self-effulgent. Yes, okay, let's take it this way. Self-sufficient. Krishna is self-sufficient. Is it true? Is it true? Krishna does not need anything, anyone, because everything is coming from him. Everything is coming from him. And you see the beauty of Christian self-sufficiency? What is the beauty of Christian self-sufficiency? It is not only him, even his pure devotees are also self-sufficient. Like? Nagmani? Raghunath Das Goswami? Sukadev Goswami? Srila Prabhupada? Very good. Sanatana Goswami? Rupa Goswami? All of them. Rupa Goswami said, oh, if I get some item, I will cook nice fish for my brother. And immediately, Sanatana brought everything. Immediately. You know, self-sufficiency? He didn't go and work, he didn't go and beg, he didn't go and look for money, but just, I want to make fish for my brother. Everything was there. Self-sufficient. That is sustainer. They don't need anything. That's the meaning. The real meaning of self-sufficient means don't need anything. They are satisfied within themselves. They don't need anything. Therefore, they don't go to beg. They are free to practice their Krishna consciousness. That's what they were doing here. They were free. Madhavendra Puri, he travels alone. He doesn't need any servant. Why? He doesn't want to hear anything except Krishna. If you have associates, Prajapara will come and say, he doesn't want. I want to be independent. Self-sufficient. Self-sufficient. Everything is within them. They don't look for something outside. So not all the Krishna. And then Sanatana Goswami said, all pure devotees in Vaikuntha, they have all the 6 opulences of Krishna. Complete. And all desirables. Desirables. In the material world, opulence is not desirable. Is it not? Here in the material world, opulence is what? It's not desirable. In Vaikuntha, Goloka, all opulences are desirable. Or, for example, the money, how do you become a Sudra? Beauty. Vidyadhara, how do you become a snake? Beauty. So beauty. So is that desirable in the material world? All places are not desirable in the material world. In the spiritual world, they're all desirable. In this world, there is no side effect. All perfect, all sweet. All sweet. Is it not? King Niriga. Opulence. Wealth. He felt and became a leader from what? Not from poverty. From wealth. Wealthy. Avanti Brahmana. From wealth. He had his problem from wealth because he was not using the money in serving Krishna devotees. Fair enough. From wealth. So devotees are also self-sufficient. They don't need anything. Because Prabhupada said 270 purport. Prabhupada 270 purport. Devotees are full. Devotees are full. They don't need anything. Self-sufficient. And fully independent. Krishna is fully independent. And nothing controls him. Nothing is equal to him. That is Krishna's position. He controls everything and everyone under his full control, including Maya. Maya adakshana prakriti, shuatesa characharam. Fully independent. Good psychology. He's the master of everyone. Is it not? Krishna is the master of everyone, including himself, Yamaraj, who is speaking. And everything, including illusory energy, Maya. This is Krishna's position. All these wonderful qualities. So how many qualities are here? How many qualities? We already mentioned how many. Self-sufficient, independent, master of everything and everyone, including lucid energy. How many? 3. He has his form. Krishna has his form is what? Made of what? Satchit Ananda Vigya. That is Krishna's form. Krishna has form. Yamara, they don't say Krishna is formless. He said Krishna has his form. And Krishna has qualities and futures. How many qualities of Krishna are there? According to our limited understanding. How many? 64. 64 qualities of Krishna are there. With futures. Krishna has futures. Beautiful form. That's Krishna. How many qualities? No, we are going more than 4 now. Form, qualities, future. Yes. And similarly, his other carriers, the Vaishnavas, who are very beautiful. Is it not? Devotees are, yeah, see all of you. Yeah, beautiful. And all of you possess bodily futures. Sit like on your forehead. Beauty. Right? Beauty. Transcendental qualities. Krishna has transcendental qualities. Krishna devotees also have transcendental qualities. Prabhupada, he has transcendental qualities. Which one you can remember? Just the many, just few. Just mention few. Some quality Prabhupada future. Krishna, Prabhupada is good on cage. He sleep. He conquered ignorance. Yes, good. Yeah. Prabhupada is expert cook. Expert cook. Himself, we were quoting him yesterday saying that the pure duties of Krishna, they are all good cooks. All of them are good cook. Yes, three Vrajani Devi. What's the question?
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thanks for my humble obeisances. So, this may sound foolish, but many times have we encountered people asking that if Krishna is completely self-sufficient,
Yes.
he is Atma-Rama, he is Apta-Kama, he has nothing, no desires left to be completed. But then why he creates us? Why he creates jivas? What is the purpose?
Thank you. Thank you for the question. If Krishna is complete, self-sufficient, does not need anything, but then why did he create us? Are you not happy to be a human being? Are you not happy to be a human being? Are you not happy to be a
Not
human being?
happy to be Nitya Baddha.
But at least you're happy to be a human being. Are you happy to be a human being?
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Krishna has his purpose. Krishna said, I am one. Eko Bahu Shami. Let me become many. I am one, but let me become many for his enjoyment. So, enjoyment requires many people, not one person. But in this case, we are all Krishna's expansion, which is himself. He didn't look for someone else, right? He expanded himself. But we don't do that. If you need to enjoy, you have to look for somebody else. But Krishna does not look for somebody. He expands himself. This is what I want. What is wrong if Krishna uses opulence? Opulence should be kept there, locked up in a room. Opulence should be locked there in a room. It should be used. So Krishna wants to enjoy with all of us. Don't you like to enjoy?
yes, ma'am.
Yes. The reason why you're asking the question is that because you have made a mistake. That's why we are asking the question. The pure devotee will not ask this question. Because they're already there with Krishna, they are enjoying with Krishna, and they want to continue the enjoyment, which is permanent. But because you made a mistake, so don't worry about the mistake we have made. Now we should be concerned with to you reunite like with Krishna, and everything will be complete. In a moment, you'll forget that we spent billion years in a moment. Just a moment. Just a moment. Joining back with Krishna and John will forget everything. Instantly. Just like if you become a billionaire in 1 minute, you forget how you suffered for years. You forget it completely. Immediately, it just disappear. The same thing when we go back to Krishna, everything will disappear. So it is for our own good. And Krishna expanded himself. It's for our own good. So he can enjoy with us. So if we misbehave, we shouldn't blame Krishna for that. Yes. Hare Krishna. Krishna has transcendental qualities. Now we're looking at Prabhupada's qualities. We got 2. Can we get more? Prabhupada is very compassionate, very poetic,
Intelligent.
very intelligent,
Tolerance.
tolerant,
Yeah.
very determined,
Yeah.
fearless.
Friend to all.
He's a friend to all.
Hardworking.
He is very, very hardworking.
Ready to give up life for them.
82 years, getting cold water in winter in Allahabad. A young boy who was sleeping, he was bathing cold water in the street, not in the bathroom with the heater. 82. And I like so much proper expertise in using everything nicely. Proper use everything nicely, perfectly, everything. He used everything perfectly in Krishna consciousness. It's so special that he succeeded where others failed. He knows how to use everything perfectly. So he's always successful in everything that he does. Anywhere he is, he's successful. Yes, transcendental qualities and a transcendental nature, almost like his. Devotees have transcendental nature like Krishna, by Krishna. Uddhava and Krishna, how they look like? The same. The same. Sukadeva Goswami, what they look like? The same like Krishna. Krishna's hands touch the knee if he stands. Uddhava's hand touch the knee when he's standing. We can touch our knee only when we sit. But Uddhava's hand touch the knee if he's standing. The same with Sukadeva Goswami. His hand touch the knee when he's standing. They're very beautiful. And their nose are standing. The nose is standing. Neck has 3 conscious, very smooth, very, very smooth and clean. Like butter. So when the gopi is so good, he look like Krishna. Oh no, then they saw some few things, but he looked like Krishna, almost like Krishna in everything. In behavior, everything, very intelligent, knowledgeable. So devotees have these qualities. Not only that, Yopa Goswami, he read Krishna's mind completely. Krishna's mind. Yopa Goswami read it completely. And you see also Acharya, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura, he will explain what Krishna is thinking when he say a word. This word Krishna said in this situation, it means this way. The same word, another place, it means that way. They can read Krishna's mind perfectly. And exactly, without mistake, no speculation. The Krishna's devotees, they have qualities like him. Don't you see what Prabhupada did? Yeah? Krishna is the master of the whole universe, right? Krishna has houses all over the universe. Prabhupada has houses all over the universe. All over the universe, he has. Anywhere you go, Prabhupada house is there. His servants are there. His business is going on there. Book discipline is going everywhere. Everywhere. So nice. You see, all other devotees, devotees of Krishna, they have the same thing. Very famous by Krishna. Good. They always wander within this material world with full independence. My favorite example, Madhavendra Puri. Madhavendra Puri. Now the moon, about the moon, all of them, Sukadeva Goswami is free, fully independent, free. Just yes. Now genders, they're free. Sri Goswami, they're free. They move freely. They can up and here, free. No impediment. Yes. Our acharyas, they're free. Very good. Right? Yes.
In terms of they having full independence, so then you mentioned also many times that your devotees guide through dreams also. And then
They?
guide through dreams.
Yes.
So how do we access that guidance? Especially this, like we can that opens up our what do you call frame of association, or we can like from our side, our receptivity to the pure devotees, how can we receive that guidance even through these like non-physical ways?
Very simple. So the Bhakti Saraswati had already left physically when he was telling Papa, take sannyas. He had already left the planet. Right? Sanatana Papa Goswami, they appeared to Srinivasa Acharya in India. They showed him themselves fully. Don't lament, we are here. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given him an assignment. Go and meet your guru. Who is? Papa Goswami. And do your service. Go. They appeared to him. Daughter Acharya. All of them, they appeared to him. They told him what to do. This is what you're supposed to do. You should go. Yes. It is happening every day if we are ready. When we are ready, we get instructions. Like I said, that there is no time Super Soul is not speaking to us. The same way, there is no time the Special Master is not speaking to us. Both are speaking. We need to put ourselves in a situation to hear. Then we'll get that message. And if you get a serious message which is not clear, it will confirm it. You can ask. So to be confirmed. So you know that yes, you're on the safe side. To be confirmed. Yes. So Yamaras have described the Supreme Personality Godhead, the Supreme Controller, but the other carriers of Yamaras, we are very eager to know about the Vishnu Dutas who had defeated them in their encounter with a Jamila. Yamara therefore stated that the Vishnu Dutas resemble the Supreme Personality of Godhead in their bodily features. You know? So he said here, the other carriers, they also have similar feature like yes. So he is talking about the Vishnu Dutas. All these qualities mentioned here. So now they are pacified. Or Vaishnava are almost all qualified as the Supreme. Or Yamaras informed the Yamadutas that the Vishnu Dutas are no less powerful than Lord Vishnu. So since Vishnu is above Yamaraj, the Vishnu Dutas are above the Yamadutas. The Yamadutas. Person protected by the Vishnu Dutas, therefore, cannot be touched by the Yamadutas. 18.
The order carriers of Vishnu, who are worshipped even by demigods, possess wonderful bodily features, exactly like those of Vishnu, and are rarely seen. The Vishnu Dutas protect the devotees of the Lord from the hands of enemies, from envious persons, and even from my jurisdiction, as well as from natural disturbances.
The Vishnu do that, protect devotees of the Lord from the hands of enemies, from envious persons, and even from my jurisdiction, as well as from natural disturbances. So devotees are not affected by earthquake. Devotees are not affected by earthquake. Am I seeing, because it's here? Yes, right. Natural disturbances. Earthquake, we're not
Yes.
affected.
They are affected. And also Maharaj, last year, when you have seen what had happened in Bangladesh,
Yes.
how these people enter the temple and they practically chop off the heads of devotees and they do all nonsense.
Yes.
So then everybody was wondered why this is happening with devotees. So what do you want to say?
You didn't answer my question first.
Yes. Means it is saying that devotees are. So many devotees are asking why it is happening, why Krishna is not saving me. So
Yes. Yes.
Last speaker, we were discussing the plane crash that happened from Bhakti. And the devotee got saved because he had
So some devotee were saved.
no, the
So
whole
much so.
plane like got crashed and everyone died. Just one devotee but Bhakti can see.
no,
That
you are not having trouble.
No, actually, that's a false news. That was fake news. Actually, it was being spread in WhatsApp. Later, it was found that it was fake news. Someone saw a Kanti Mala and they thought, but that was a chain. Actually, it was
Guides.
But it wasn't fully destroyed. So they recovered it from the.
Okay. So these were not destroyed, but devotees were destroyed in Bangladesh. So, but the verse is said, even from natural disturbances, devotees are not affected. So that was my question.
Their shelter from Krishna is not shaken. That is the protection that Bhakti is given. Because we see that the Pandavas, they were also undergoing so many tribulations. Because they were pure devotees, it doesn't mean that they didn't have any disturbance at all. But their faith in Krishna and their shelter in Krishna, their dependence on Krishna was always protected.
Very good. Very good. Something else? Let's look at it because it's happening. Something happened. Let's look at it carefully.
Maybe Krishna wanted to save them from this horrible situation. And just Krishna, because whatever Krishna wants.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yes, Chaturanga was saved. When the Doga worshipper arrested him to be offered, he was saved. Very good. So we have some cases we're saved, some cases we're saved.
This is the unpalatable, but maybe they're suffering from their offenses in committed.
Good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's look at it.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, this is a lesson that our material life is uncertain. Thus death can come at any moment. And whatever time, precious time we have, whatever disposition, we utilize it for Krishna consciousness. This is a lesson, maybe.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sometimes Krishna may sometimes Krishna may put a devotee in distress to actually glorify the person. And maybe some devotee who is killed by protecting the deities or a temple actually is glorified all over the universe.
Good.
So it's externally or like shallow, on a shallow level, it seems, oh, what a disaster. But actually, it is not a disaster, it is a very glorious thing. And so Krishna in that way increases the glories of devotees.
Good, thank you. Very good. Let's look in the forward, then we can discuss some more. All right. Sometimes the members of the Christian consciousness society are afraid of the impending danger of world war and ask what will happen to them if a war should occur. In all kinds of danger, they should be confident of their protection by the Vishnu Dutas or the Supreme Personality of Godhead as confirmed in Bhagavad Gita. Kaunteya pranijanahi me bhakta pranashati. Material danger is not meant for devotees. This is also confirmed in Srimad Bhagavad. Padam jad vipadam na tishan. In this material world, there are dangers at every step, but they are not meant for devotees who have fully surrendered unto the lotus feet of the Lord. The pure devotees of Lord Vishnu may rest assured of the Lord's protection, and as long as they are in this material world, they should fully engage in devotional service by preaching the code of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Krishna, namely the Hare Krishna movement of Krishna consciousness. Okay, should I tell you something? Should I tell you something? First of all, Krishna said here, Krishna didn't say that devotees will not have problem. Krishna didn't say devotees will not, what? Will not be perished. Is it clear? He said devotee will not be perished. He didn't say devotee will not have problem. Perish means what? Perish.
So the spiritual, that relation with the Lord is
Yes. Yes. There is no danger for the soul. The soul cannot be destroyed. So Krishna said devotee will not be perished. He didn't say we don't have problem. Difficulty we have as far as this material world is concerned. Padam means what? Every step here is full of danger. Every step, all direction is full of danger. Devotees will not be perished, will be destroyed. Is it clear? Now, if you want to go further, we agree that Krishna does not make mistake. Eh? Krishna does not make mistake, or he makes mistake. He doesn't make mistake.
Sometimes when he's too much absorbed in enjoying it, he makes a mistake.
Not sometimes. It's too much enjoyment. Krishna cannot make mistake. Everything is perfectly designed and he knows everyone and everything. Is it true? And is it correct? Do we accept that it is there in scripture? A blade of grass cannot move without Krishna's sanction. So are we saying that Krishna does not know what is happening? He knows. So why does he allow it? The Krishna knows who we are. We don't know this. I have practical experience in Christian consciousness over 30 years, 40 years, about 40 years, 43. 43 years is not small. Right? It's big. I have associated with all kinds of devotees. I have associated with all kinds of devotees, all kinds of devotees, both good, bad, whatever. I was associated with all kinds of devotees. And I had experience of what we devotees in the name of devotional service do. I know the things we do, even in name of devotee, which are 100% wrong. But devotee does them. So we think Krishna forgot. We think Krishna will forget. So when it is very easy to go and ask someone to borrow me money, please, I'm in need, borrow me some money. Is it easy to pay back? So when we do something wrong, we enjoy it. But when it is time to pay back, we blame everybody. Everybody. Except self. Please, Krishna cannot make mistake. From my own particular experience. Yeah, like Prabhu said, it will sound very harsh, but it's the truth that we have done something that made Krishna to allow us to experience what we have experienced. We have done something. The little I have said, I have told you what many times. These days, I don't ask Krishna why. When I see a devotee experiences some difficulty, I don't ask Krishna why these days. From experience, I don't ask. Because I've seen what devotees are doing. In the name of devotees or devotions, I've seen a lot. Many places. Some of our activities are completely demonic. In the name of devotees. In the name of devotional service. Some of our activities are 100% demonic. So when Krishna responds to that, we will tell Krishna is not protecting his devotees. Krishna never killed devotees. Have you seen in history Krishna killed devotees? Anywhere in any of our scriptures in the past that Krishna killed devotees? Krishna protect devotees, he never killed devotees. For us to have some difficulties, we are responsible for it. We are responsible for it. And we should be sincere to accept it. I'm repeating, these days I never ask Krishna why I see devotees have difficulty. Because from experience, what I've seen devotees do, demonic. The thing which we do behind, Krishna sees. The things we do outside, Krishna doesn't see that. Krishna sees the thing we do behind, and he will respond to that. You can come to Krishna and fold the hand. It's a very powerful mudra to do like this, a very powerful mudra. Krishna said, anyone who does like this, I won't forget the person. We can do that every day. But the things we do after this mudra, Krishna will respond to it also. He will respond to it. When Krishna does that, everyone will blame Krishna not protecting his devotees. But it is not true. Krishna protects his devotees. So we should become devotees. We should become devotees. Krishna will protect devotees, but not deviants. Not deviants, but devotees.
So can we just summarize it and say that in the life of a devotee, only offenses matter and not astrology?
Yes, offenses should be avoided.
Because everything happens in the development.
Yes, yes. When we make offenses, Krishna will respond. If it's a mistake, it's a different thing. Krishna doesn't, he's not worried about our mistakes, but he worries about our deliberate violation. Krishna is conscious of that.
Discussed like the offense says we just children. Those are there.
Yes. This way.
We're saying that Krishna, nothing moves without the will of Krishna, not even a blade of grass. So, but also there's a factor of our own free will.
Yes.
So how do we understand, especially after coming to devotional life, if something was an exercise of our free will or something was the will of Krishna?
If you want me to tell you the truth, no free will. Free will is only for pure devotees. Free will, if you look at it grammatically, free will means what? Whatever I do, there's no reaction, right? That is free will. But is anything we do without reaction? Can we point one thing that if you do this, there's no reaction? One thing? Anything? So what is free will? Free will means what?
Independence to choose the Lord.
Is to do bhakti or not. If you don't do bhakti, so that's free will. Free will means that whatever you like, do, but you are free, no reaction. That is free will. But my question was, is there anything we can point hand to that if I do this, I'm free, no reaction? Anything? No. So what is free will? Free will only for pure devotees. And you are free. Just like, let me tell you what is free will. Example, you're on a lift, right? You're on a lift. So you're free. Is it not? You're inside the lift, you are free. The moment you press a button, you are not free again. Is it not true? The lift will take you to the number you punch. The lift will take, no, I don't want to go down. The lift will listen to you? No. You are free. You are standing by the bank of a river. You are free. If you jump inside the current, you are free. So where is the free will? If I pour water on my head, I will not be wet. Right? Pour water on your head, you will not be wet. Free. Where is it? We are responsible for everything that we do in this world. We are all responsible. So we should know what to do and what we shouldn't do. That is free will. The moment you do something, there's a verse. Karma daiva nitrena. Right? Karma daiva nitrena. Once you do something, the higher authority will take over. So we are free until action is performed. So we should not deceive ourselves. We are responsible for everything that is happening. And the account, our record is there. The record is there. So anyone can think, yeah, I'm free, I'm independent, I can do whatever I like. Very good. But when the result comes, don't blame anybody. We shouldn't make Krishna incapable. We shouldn't make Krishna imperfect. We shouldn't. We shouldn't act in such a way that people blaspheme Krishna. Oh, see, Krishna not protecting his devotees. See, but am I really a devotee? They will not know that. Other people will not know that. We only see the externals. All the person died in an accident. Why did that happen? Will you have power to ask Krishna why? Well, and the why will change anything? It's, oh, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. Come back. Krishna will do like that? No. No. So we should be careful with what we do. Let us be careful with what we do, because you know that there is reaction. Otherwise, why are we studying the scriptures? So we know what to do and things not to do. But Peter clearly mentioned the demon, they don't know what to do, they don't know what to do. Right? 19. Is it clear? Yes.
The choice to choose Krishna in every moment in his favor.
Yes.
That's the only thing.
Yes. Yes. Only pure devotees. Because even the second transcendentalist, when they go to Brahmajyoti, what do they do there? Stay in one place, no activity. Is that freedom? Is that freedom? You stay in one place, there's nothing to do. Brahmajyoti, that's what it means. You go there, you go and sleep on the lost body. What do you do? Nothing. It's not punishment. Someone asking you to sleep here the whole day, not doing something. You consider that is enjoyment? Don't worry, just stay here. Just sleep, don't worry. Don't do anything. Just sleep here, but don't stand up and don't go outside. Just sleep here. You think that is enjoyment? It's punishment. So our Acharya said, spiritual suicide. And Bali Maharaj said, Krishna, please don't give me this so-called abuse. I don't want it. Don't, please forget it. Anything which will make me not to have a service for you, to hell with it. Bali Maharaj is a prayer to Lord Krishna. Text 19. Yes.
Real religious principles are enacted by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Although fully situated in the mode of goodness, even the great rishis who occupy the topmost planets cannot ascertain the real religious principles.
Yes.
Nor can the demigods or the leaders of Siddhaloka, to say nothing of the asuras, ordinary human beings, Vidyadharas and Charnas.
It's a very proper quoted so many times, many places. Dharma to Sakshat Bhagavat, Kirtan. Prabhupada quote this every time. Lectures and purport, so many places. The religious principle can only be enacted by the Supreme Personality of Godhead and no one else. No one else. The Krishna. Just like a director in a company, he set the principle. He cannot come and tell you that from now, see, in a company, you should come to work by 10 o'clock. Who are you? Who are you to come and give order here? Get out from here. But the Lord can, only Him can set the religion. And everyone must follow. Anyone who does not follow is condemned by Gita 16:23. Jaha Shastra Vidin Usriya Bharatati Kama Harata. Yes. Condemned. You have to follow the scripture to understand how to serve Krishna. When challenged by the Vishnudutas to describe the principle of religion, Yamadutta said, Veda Prandihito Dharma. The religious principles are the principles enacted in the Vedic literature. They did not know, however, that the Vedic literature contains ritualistic ceremonies that are not transcendental, but are meant to keep peace and order among materialistic persons in the material world. Real religious principles are Nistraigonia Baba Nichuna. Above the three modes of material nature or transcendental. Yamadutas did not know these transcendental religious principles, and therefore, when prevented from arresting Ajahmina, they were surprised. That is their foolishness. Herein it is stated that the real religious principle is that which is given by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That principle is stated in Bhagavad Gita. Sarva Dharman Parityaja Mam Ekam Saranam Vraja. One should give up all other duties and surrender unto the lotus feet of Krishna. That's the real religious principle everyone should follow. Even though one follows Vedic scriptures, one may not know this transcendental principle, for it is not known to everyone. To say nothing of human beings, even the demigods in the upper planetary systems are unaware of it. This transcendental religious principle must be understood from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, directly or from his special representative, as stated in the next verses 20, 21.
Lord Brahma, Bhagavan Narad, Lord Shiva, Lord Maharaj, Kapila, son of Devahuti, Swayambhuva Manu, Prahlad Maharaj, Janaka Maharaj, Grandmother Bhishma, Bali Maharaj, Sukadev Goswami, and I myself know the real religious principle. My dear servants, this transcendental religious principle, which is known as Bhagavad Dharma, or surrender to the Supreme Lord and love for Him, is uncontaminated by the material modes of nature. It is very confidential and difficult for ordinary human beings to understand. But if by chance one fortunately understands it, he is immediately liberated, and thus he returns home back to Godhead.
Right. Lord Brahma, Bhagavan Narada, Lord Shiva, the four Kumaras, Lord Kapil, the son of Devahuti, Swayambhuva Manu, Prahlad Maharaj, Janak Maharaj, grandfather Bhishmadev, Bali Maharaj, Sukadev Goswami, and Ayya Maharaj. Know the real religious principle. They have been trained, and this assignment is given to them. The other ages will distribute it. So only they knows. My dear servant, this transcendental religious principle, which is known as Bhagavad Dharma, or surrender unto the Supreme Lord and love Him, is uncontaminated by the material mode of nature. Bhagavad Dharma is not contaminated because it's established by Krishna himself. Krishna himself established it. Therefore, it is perfect, bona fide. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna refers to Bhagavad Dharma as the most confidential religious principle. Sarva Guhya Tamam. Guhya Tamam. Krishna says to Arjuna, because you are my dear, my very dear friend, I'm explaining to you the most confidential religion. Sarva Dharma Parityaja comes from Raja. Give up all other duties and surrender unto me. One may ask, if this principle is very rarely understood, what is the use of it? In answer, Yamara states herein that this religious principle is understandable if one follows the Parampara system of Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, the four Kumaras, and the other standard authorities. Without following the Parampara system, we will never have access to this Bhagavad Dharma. Only those who follow Bhagavad Dharma, Parampara system, have this knowledge. And only they can distribute it, or they can also be freed. Others cannot. So the disciple succession is very important. It's our strength. It's our strength. Disciple succession. The disciple succession from Lord Brahma is called the Brahma Sampradaya. The succession from Lord Shiva, Sambhu, is called Rudra Sampradaya. The one from the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi Ji, is called the Sri Sampradaya. And the one from Kumaras is called the Kumara Sampradaya. One must take shelter of one of these four Sampradayas in order to understand the most confidential religious system. It is said that if one does not follow any one of these Sampradaya, yes, okay, it is here. In the Padma Purana, it is said, Sampradaya Hina Ye Mantasti Nisvala Mataha. If one does not follow the four recognized disciple successions, his mantra initiation is useless. In the present day, there are many upper sampradayas or sampradayas which are not bona fide, which have no link to authority like the Brahman or Shiva, the Kumaras or Lakshmi. People are misguided by such sampradayas. The Shastras say that being initiated in such a sampradaya is a useless waste of time, for it will never enable one to understand the real religious principles. We have so many people following so many kinds of bogus religious organizations. The spiritual master have no connection with them, but they're very happy. They're very happy. They're very peaceful. They have no connection with the spiritual master. There is no rules and regulation for them to purify their existence, but they are happy that they belong to Hare Krishna. That is foolishness. They will not go anywhere. One should come to a bona fide process with a rigid practice, rigid instruction, rigid guidance. They will become purified and be qualified to go back from out to Godhead. Hare Krishna. See you tomorrow.